life is a continued learning process, and sometimes that needs to be provided in the form of a conference, and I fully support conferencing, and I congratulate Life Connections on what they've put together today, the multi-theme conference, where you can pool like-minded people together. Not only is one able to provide a lot of hopefully new information, but the networking and the getting together has its own benefits in having an understanding of perhaps some of the problems paramedics have at the scene, which perhaps some of us don't necessarily perceive.
It's been a good exhibition. You've had a lot of procurement people here, which has been good. So we've had everybody from NHS, head of procurements, right down to the local community first responders. We've had offers on the stand, which have been well received. So it's been a good exhibition. We spoke to various first responders who said that this was the conference they felt we should be at. But in terms of ambulance and paramedic, this is the only event we're doing this year. So it's an important one. It was important that we got it right, and we think we have.
We're all doing something for periods of time here, and we need to create a better body of knowledge. The body of knowledge is necessary for our industry to grow, for people to have a better understanding, and to bring in more people from academia for research purposes, etc. So I think this has got a whole range of capabilities, but certainly from my point of view, I see it to give something back from the work I've been doing and a better understanding for people who may be doing future major events.
We've seen procurement managers from some of the ambulance trusts, we've seen resuscitation services managers, so that's our core client base. So yeah, it's gone really well for us.
You get to meet people of the same sort of grade or different grades, and also with a common interest really to sort of get best care for your patient. To learn new things, to learn new equipment. You can read about new equipment when you're actually sort of on a magazine, but to actually handle it is obviously the best as well, and the new technology and the new procedures and everything really, which is going to make our life a lot better.
It's been excellent actually. It's been probably the best show we've had. Very busy, particularly today. Lots and lots of first responders, first aid trainers, paramedics, exactly the type of people that we want to speak to. Everyone I've spoken to has been very complimentary. The quality and calibre of the speakers and lectures they've all been to see this week has been extremely high, and that's most unusual for 2 days not to hear a single complaint. So it's well done to the organisers.
It's an opportunity to meet colleagues all of a like mind. I've got peers from across the specialities, both pre-hospital and in hospital, and today's a great opportunity to get together with them and share ideas and network. Whilst we get a lot of our information from publications in peer-reviewed journals, actually getting information from the horse's mouth, as it were, is a really good way to find out what's going on in the world of emergency care and try and build and improve on your own standards.
It's worked out incredibly well. We had, I think, 183 paramedics attend the Paramedic Day yesterday. Feedback we got from them was fantastic. They said it was incredibly relevant to our practice. They really enjoyed it. Everything was very, very interesting. So it was a really, really good day. Good feedback from them. And one thing that we've been very, very surprised about, we've had lots of international interest. Well, we've been talking to Canadian paramedics who'd like the College of Paramedics to be do something in Canada. I was speaking to a paramedic from Costa Rica yesterday. I've been speaking to someone from Oman today, and we've also spoken to some people from Saudi. So it's been quite a sort of amazing thing for us that the word's out there that the College of Paramedics exists, and that we've got a lot of we've had people internationally expressing an interest.
I think it's absolutely vital, communication between colleagues, so everyone's delivering the same message. You can exchange tips for training, things that work for you in order to get the message across.
It's good for networking, good for meeting other people, finding out what's happening. With other community resource development officers. I'm sponsored by the British Heart Foundation, so they give us a lot of commitment to us, so it's nice to be dedicated and actually do as much research as you can into how you can improve survival rates.